That's gross. Out with the old, in with the new. Alright, at least I know that my wrap is gonna pull my paint off my roof. This wrap has been on here since I bought it in 2015, and that's not cool. Every time I try to scrape this away, the wrap would just come off and then it would just bring the paint with it. So, I can do one or two things. I can re-wrap it, but just put the wrap right over this, or have somebody re-wrap it and peel this off and hopefully not mess up the hood as much. I mean, I don't care if the hood's messed up because it's gonna be wrapped again, but this thing came out really nice. But the roof is destroyed. It looks better than the other one. Just a little 3M tape, and that's it. What's going on, guys? Joey 400 back with another Vnotes. Hope you guys liked the last video. Still got a little itch in my throat. Anyway, figured out the problem. My car was breaking up even after the tune. We thought it was the spark plugs, but apparently somehow my front engine harness, the wires that go to the spark plugs, something's going on with it, because it started my car and I had a misfire, and then I wiggled the fucking wire and I didn't have a misfire anymore. So that's great. But today's video will be installing Stop Tech brake pads. I didn't get the red tough ones. It was super expensive for daily driving, and I'm not doing that. So these were like $55 versus $350. So we're not doing that. So let's go ahead and install these. Super easy. You hit the pin out, both pins at the top and bottom. Pull the spring out, pull the pads out, put the new pads in. So let's get to it. All right, first things first, once you have the wheel off, you want to take a screwdriver and pry it in between the brake and the caliper and push back the piston, if you can get it in there. Okay, and then you take a pin, and you just hit these pins out and take this out. Having trouble getting them out, basically when the spring's off, put it in between here from the top and just keep prying until you get behind the rotor. And then once you do that, rotor brakes loose. That's great. And be able to pull these out. Got a little meat on here, but these things are just done. It's like destroyed. A lot of meat on here, but if you guys watched my last video, I don't think he put the right brake pads on the right side, so it's making a lot of noise and it's annoying me, so that's why I'm changing them. So let's go ahead and put the new ones in. All right, once you get that in, you put the bottom one in first. Spring goes on like this. In that groove, push this back, and while you're pushing this back, you push the other pin in, and that's it. Just like that, that's how you do it. Lastly, clean your brake up, and you're good to go. Once you do it to all four sides, it's the same on all four. Once you do that, pump your brakes until they get hard, then start the car, pump them again, and then take it for a test drive. You do want to bed the brakes. What I mean by that is you want to get up to like 60 or 70 miles an hour and slam on the brakes. Do that 4 or 5 times so the brakes will mold to your rotor. So let me go ahead and do the rest, and we'll go ahead and test the brakes out. Brakes are done. Side on here, pump them up. Hard, perfect. guys. Brakes drive great. They stop pretty good. I picked up my valve cover from James. He did a really good job. I'm gonna show you that. Went tuning with Jack, went to his house. As you guys can see, my wheels are completely just, wait, hold on, here you go. Dirty as shit because he was on a dirt road, and thank God I cleaned my car before I went over to his place. We were tuning it, and does not brake up anymore. We fixed that, but it kept going lean during wet open throttle when trying to figure out what was going on. We tested both fuel pumps, and one fuel pump was putting out 55 psi, and the other one was putting out 5. So I'm gonna take the fuel pump out, the hanger out, and check the filters and see if there's a line crimped or cut or corroded or something. If everything looks good, that means obviously the one that's only putting out 5 psi is going bad. I'm gonna have to order another Walboro. So with that being said, let me show you guys the valve cover first, and then we're gonna be taking the hanger out. Oh yeah, almost forgot. So I just pulled into my driveway, and my driveway has like a dip in it from the gutter, and yeah, the lip splitter cracked. It's awesome. Not that bad though, but ruined the bumper again. I don't understand. I just don't. Why does this always happen to me? So, I mean, I'm sure this happens to everyone, but I'm gonna have to figure out how. I might have to raise my car. I don't know, because going in and out of my driveway is a daily thing, and I don't want to keep hitting it. It works if I go in reverse, so, but that's just annoying. But anyway, here's valve cover. Got Joey 400 on it. Looks great. But yeah. So we're gonna put this on after we check out the hanger. Got 10AN fitting welded on there. It's nice and good. So let's go ahead and take this hanger out. For guys of you who don't know how to take out your back seat, you literally just pull up on, see there's a thing there, you just pull it up, and it all comes out. Pretty self-explanatory. So this is my radium hanger, dual fuel pump hanger. Yeah, obviously got to take a picture of it because I don't want to fuck all this shit up. I'm not good with wiring, but it's just these, I think, 7mm bolts, and obviously this, and that, and the hanger comes out. And yeah, so hopefully it's just a hose, because I don't feel like spending another $135. So let's go ahead and take this out. All right, fuel pump's out. That is not good. How dirty that shit is. Still looking around at the lines. Notice that this one was not connected. This one was not connected. So I don't know if that's supposed to be connected, but only this one was connected. Flow. I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm gonna go through these wires, make sure everything looks good. I did notice that the purple wire here broke off. Corrosion. Where's the fucking thing? I can't see shit. There it is. So that could be a problem. So I'm gonna go check out this thing first, and then I'll check the wires down there. That casing does not come out, it stays in there. So let's check this thing out. What's going on, guys? Joey 400 back with another Vnotes. Well, same Vnotes. It's another day. I worked late last night. We had a late call, and I came home and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do all the boring stuff you guys don't want to see. I put the 2 new filters in the canister for the Walboro 450s. I put the canister back in. I bolted everything up. Only thing I have to do is splice the wire and fix the fuel level sensor wire. These And then once I do that, bolt all the wires up, and then I'll be able to start it. I talked to Leo, and the reason why my light wasn't turning on when I got on it to where it shows the second fuel pump coming on is because I don't have the solenoid from under my hood plugged in from when I pulled the motor the last time. The solenoid is basically, it allows the fuel pump to turn on once under boost, the second fuel pump. So both aren't running at the same time. So that makes sense. So I'm gonna finish this, the fuel pump stuff, and then we're gonna look under the hood and see that solenoid and see where I missed it. It's probably just the ground. And then we're gonna conquer this lip that broke off. So let's go ahead and splice some wires. I'm not the greatest at this, so we'll figure it out. All right, added a new line underneath. This one was kind of small and janky. Hooked up everything here. Nice and pretty. So now it's time for the final start. Hopefully nothing leaks, or hopefully it starts. Let me go ahead and lower this just a little bit. All right, lowered. Let's get in here. Oh, duh. Connect the battery. All right. Prime it a little bit. Drives good. I got this wired up just temporarily, just to see if the light turns on, and I'll show you guys, see if the light turns on. Make a U-turn somewhere else. It's crazy how loud everything is without the fuel pump canister on. I mean the fuel pump cover. Alright, when I get to boost, that light should pop on. Yep, there we go. Just gotta extend the wires and put it back in that hole. That's what she said. Alright, add my button. Sorry about the glue, but I'll take that off, but I mean I don't really care about it. Everything's nice and organized, spliced, diced, whatever you want to call it. Good. When I get into boost, that's gonna fucking pop on. I think it's like 8 or 10 pounds of boost. Second fuel pump. There we go. Alright, since everything's running right, we'll change out the valve cover to the Joey 400 valve cover. So I just took the upper intercooler piping off. It's pretty self-explanatory. 10 millimeter bolts go all the way around. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Catch can fittings, and that's it. So let's get to it. All right, gotta fix this janky mess. It's just the tape, but valve cover's off. As you can see, no baffles. This one has baffles. Nice and clean and ready to go. I'm gonna swap over the gasket, put that back on, put some gloves on so I don't get it all dirty. And hopefully this stops the Nesquik problem, because there's too much pressure in the head and the baffles catch the oil. So I'll swap this out. I also got these MA Performance valve cover bolts. One thing that sucks is this one, that one are stripped. I have to put a helicoil in there. So, but I'm gonna put it in the rest of them. So just don't even look at that side. All right, fuel pump setup is fixed. New valve covers on, new fuel lines are fixed. Lip is on. It's probably gonna get torn off when I go down this driveway, but whatever. Now it's time for a nice little bath.